the African Union Summit continuing today in Johannesburg with calls for businesses to intensify efforts towards development on the continent. Vuyo has been at that summit venue in Sandton. Let's try and link up with him once again. So, Vuyo, what form of discussions do we see emerging this afternoon? We saw this theme coming up the entire week of financial cooperation, but more specifically, financial independence of the continent. How will this play out with stakeholders as we approach the weekend?
Well, thanks very much, Devin. Well, as we speak, there is the chairperson's special panel discussion on women, peace and security on the continent. And among those who are panelists is, of course, actress Angelina Jolie. But back to your question, what the chairperson has hinted on is that they are looking at the possibility of creating a forum that will coordinate fundraising efforts for the African Union, getting business on board to make sure that they do support the African Union's programs. Today, of course, as you know, there is that golf tournament taking place, and later on there will be a dinner. But that, of course, is a drop in the ocean given what the AU actually wants. So what is being mooted is a structure that will coordinate the affairs between the leaders and the business community across the continent, and what those people are going to do is to try and see if business cannot come on board and raise money for the African Union, within the continent. Devin?
Well, at the same time, businesses are insisting that they want to see stable, predictable governments with good governance, and that's not a new call, is it?
The north of Nigeria.
It isn't a new call, but as business has been emphatically trying to say, it is that it takes two to tango. In other words, it's not going to be a one-way street where they just take money out of their pockets and put it on the AU's table, but they are going to insist on involvement in the infrastructure programs, but also on such issues as good governance, because a lot of them are sitting on money that they can invest, but they can't do that at the moment. Precisely because they do have issues around corporate governance, around the flouting of constitutions and such ills.
Much indeed. Vuyo Mvoko there at the AU Summit in Sandton.